2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mahomes fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go. And I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control. And that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there. Turned the ball over. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That one complete to Okoye. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
A first down run by Barkley unsuccessful as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this.
Dublin with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I know a coach told me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
41 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Again, it's Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Barkley. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run for it with Barkley. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown from 6 yards away. And the Shamrocks go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Charles. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Travis Kelsey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
He finds some open field here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
A 1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff and even better execution.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. A dump off for Charles.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Touchdown, Falcons.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the, you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spray. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there on the first play of the game. 62 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's caught to Charles.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
On the ground, it's the first carry here for Jamal Charles. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop it from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll start with the option.
He'll pitch it. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Finding space at the 40.
And some space here. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 23-yard line. A big play there on the option. 45 yards on the ground. So I guess you'd say an unlikely source there with a big carry. It's the fullback showing that he has some range.
Now, how'd you like to be in the running backs room next week when they review this? Because he's going to be asking for tailback carries from now on.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
Here's Vick. And that is incomplete here.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Vick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third.
Warriors 17. Panther 11.
Throwing. Vick. Touchdown Bengals from 17 yards out.
And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Charles. Touchdown! Jamal Charles. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. Mahomes will throw for it.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Vick. His throw incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
3rd down here.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Vick.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Vick. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
It'll be Vick once more. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's go now. Cowboys. Dragon 60. Cut back in. Cut back in.
Here's Michael Vick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 66 7 yards.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Off the play fake, Vick. Dancing to his left. He's going to look deep for Edelman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Open man, Gronkowski complete.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Going with Watt off the option. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
On second down, here's the option.
A pitch back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Vick.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And Vick's throw there incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On second and 10, Vick. Over the middle, complete. It's done. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Vick to the air again.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. First down, Vick. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's third and long. Just remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Running right through him. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And that's out quickly to Chase. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. On first down. Done. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Vic goes play action. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Leon Sandcastle. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now an inside handoff for Charles. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A quick slant to Hill.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. A first down throw coming for Vic. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick if indeed they end up trying one.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
Folk's kick is good.
And the deficit trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And it's caught.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run it. It's Charles. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Jamal Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want...
He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, here's Vick.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick. And his throw here's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Desperation time. Vick on 4th down. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Vic.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in back.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Chris Jones on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Vic. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Again, it's Charles. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Boys make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You are the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen, the boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking